Hey there, it's Tony with lidl.doodle. I am here. It is the end of June, and I thought this would be a good time to check in and just share a half-year update on my journals, what's working, what's not working, and what I might do for the second half of 2024. So I'll start with my ink journals. In a past video, I showed this swatch book that I had picked up and hadn't decided at that time what to do with it because I have a notebook that is dedicated to all of our inks and tracking that. So I didn't need another log of inks, so I just decided for this to just do inks by property. So this is a catalog of all of our shimmer inks, and it's just kind of meditative to do these little projects. So while I don't really need another catalog of my inks, I just decided to go ahead and have one that is organized by properties. So I got through all of our shimmer inks, and I just needed to take a break because this was kind of a lot of work, digging out all the inks and organizing them and cleaning the brushes and everything. So that's what I have accomplished in this journal so far. My other ink journal is the one where I keep track of new pens, playing around with ink, etc. And so these first couple of pages that I worked on, I just did some swatching of all green inks, and this also lets me practice with my dip pen that has this kakimori nib, and I just have not been able to get the hang of it. So I use this to swatch the inks and draw the lines and then do the handwriting. So I just did a green, an orange, and a pink. And then I decided, because it had been since January when I last did a currently inked log of all my fountain pens that I currently have inked up, I went ahead and figured at the 6-month mark I'll go ahead and start a new one. So I have updated all of my fountain pens that I currently have inked. I think when I counted, I ended up that I have 46 pens inked up, which is kind of ridiculous. But I actually do use almost all of these pens on a pretty fast rotation, so they don't dry out. I'm using all of them. Now that I'm out of school, I won't be probably taking, using 6 pens a week like I normally do. But I'll still do a lot of writing over the summer. The next ones I will show are kind of my daily journals, the things that I'm updating every night, my bullet journal that I carry with me everywhere. So in an earlier video, I showed this Hobonichi 5-year, and basically there's a little box or a little rectangle for a quick few line entry from 2024 to 2028. So I've been pretty pleased with myself that I've kept up most days. I've gone through a couple of spurts where I've forgotten a day, or like the weekends tend to be a little tough because I'm out of routine. But this is just something I do every night. I sit down because I don't know about you, but when I get to June 23rd, 2025, I will have no recollection of what I did. Like, I don't even remember what I did at Christmas last year. So this will be a fun thing to look back on if we do it consistently. The next daily journal I have is my Hobonichi A6, and if you remember from a previous video, I had a different cover on it, but I had purchased this Cats on Toast because I absolutely had to have it. I finally moved into this cover, which I just adore. So we're halfway. This is a daily writer, so you can see here's today. I will just decorate each page a little bit and then pick a matching ink color to journal, and I'm happy to say that I have been very consistent with this practice this year, and maybe have just missed a day or two along the way. But I just write a quick, what did I do today, or what's on my mind, or what am I looking forward to. So it's just kind of a quick little Dear Diary. And it gets nice and chunky by the end of the year. So these are all the pages that haven't been worn yet, so you can see I'm gonna get this thing nice and thick. My bullet journal, which I have shared quite a bit of. I'm working on my July setup right now, so I will do a video to share that. But I'm about 110 pages in, I think, so getting close to halfway. Still using it, on a daily basis. I shared in another video about my mood tracker. So I'm doing a mood mandala for June. I'm on track, and looks like I've been pretty content for most of the month so far, which is good. And just filling out things as I go throughout the month. This was a writing contest that we did, and some brainstorming, my weeklies, some more story brainstorming, and then this is set up for next week. I just still like using this same layout that I've shared a few times, just little boxes for appointments on the left, and then a big to-do list and notes on the right. So keeping up steadily with that. That's getting pretty thick as well. And then I've just got my little one-off journals, and my reading journal is probably the one thing that is not working for me, and here's why. Because I print out the sticker cover, or the book cover on stickers, I batch print them. So I will read like 6 or 7 books, and then I will print all the stickers. Well, what's happening is I read pretty fast, and I forget what I read. And so when I go to write, what are my thoughts on this? Like, I read this a month ago. I have no idea. I can't remember what it's about. I can't remember what I thought. I gave it my little rating because I looked back on Goodreads and what did I give it on Goodreads. But this system of how I'm doing it is not working. So I think what I'm going to start doing is, when I finish a book, don't worry about the sticker yet, and just do the writing and the review. And then once I have enough books that I feel comfortable using a full piece of sticker paper, then I will print out the stickers and put them in. So moving forward, I have a lot of things to go back and look at Goodreads and Amazon to see what these books were about. But I'm currently reading this one, so as soon as I finish this, I'm just going to fill it out real quick, and then do that moving forward. So even though, I do love this journal, the way I've been doing it isn't working. So I will make some adjustments there. This is my Doodle Zentangle journal, and I don't have any guidelines or expectations or rules for myself with this. I just tell myself when I feel like doing a Zentangle or a doodle, I will sit down and do a Zentangle or doodle. I hope to finish this up by the end of the year, because I think that would be fun to have a completed Zentangle notebook by then. But if I don't, I'm not going to worry about it. So I've done some watercolor washes on these pages. It's kind of just a messy journal, and I'm okay with that. And then as I've gotten a little further back here. And I do all of this with my fountain pens. This is another way that I can be testing out ink and using my different pens for different purposes. Finish that one. The last couple of weeks I've been trying to play around with just doing some patterns like this. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So just, again, this is a very relaxing exercise that I do at night when the TV's on, have something on in the background or a podcast, and just do some doodles. So I will continue with that practice. This notebook is a Galen leather A6, Tomoe River 52 GSM. So Galen leather, I really like their products, and this is like a leathery green notebook. I shared this in a different video, but I just set this writing journal up, and I went through it on my other video, so I won't go through it here, but this is just a notebook. It's a pocket bullet journal, one of their new products, just for writing brainstorming and writing reference. And then finally, I've got a Rhodia notebook that I have a whole drawer of these. We love these. They're these hand sewn or hand stitched, or I don't know, something like that. But they're small. I use one for my bullet journal at school, and anytime I'm taking a class or anything, I will do that. So I'm taking a class right now on like the brain and the nervous system and neuroplasticity, all of these just kind of super brainy things. And so this is my notebook for all of those notes. And I just keep it right in here, and I'll probably fill this up before the class is over, unfortunately, because I'm more than halfway through with it, and it's a 6-month course, so we'll see. But that's where I'm at with my journaling right now. I do feel like I want to incorporate some more daily writing. I've got this lovely notebook that I got from Goldspot, and it is lined and then dotted. It's got a spot for the date, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but this is kind of just on my desk waiting to be used. And then I have this guy, that is a Leuchtturm monocle, and it's got these fun little cartoons in the background. 20 ideas for living a quieter, more considered life. But I'm actually using this journal. I do a quick little daily, every morning, daily intention. So I write a few sentences, just kind of putting my thoughts down about how I want to experience that day. So I'm using that notebook for that purpose. But I'm going to be doing some more writing, especially this summer. So I think this guy will probably be something that you will see updated in December. So that's it. If you have any questions or want to share anything about your journaling prospects this first half of 2024, please feel free to leave me a comment. Otherwise, I will see you in a future video. Have a great day.